The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lawrence. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Grab behind the line, it's Henderson. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Quick throw, testing the middle. Makes the catch downfield. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Snags the quick throw.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Pass caught, second down now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's got a man down the middle. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Rebels, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kurt. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Extra point try coming now. And the PAT makes it 7-0 Dopey scoring. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets across the 45. That's an excellent return. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Dropping back, it's Van Buren. Throw to the running back in the flat. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
The offense now operating in empty. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. That's a design quarterback keeper. And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. With all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Powering right past the defender. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers, but we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Buckeyes will try to keep this drive moving. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. He's past the marker and still going. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Well, Chris, if you go back to yesterday, remember the offensive coordinator, he seemed to be very confident in the script that he put together. Now we can see why. Controlling the line of scrimmage, allowing his back to have room to run, and when he can run the football like that, get ready for the play action and deep shots downfield.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Scanning the field, it's Van Buren. Looking to scramble. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
What a play by this quarterback. We're talking about third down. This is a critical time in this game, and he comes up with that play against this coverage. Everything's covered. Uses his legs for not only a first down, but a touchdown.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down.
You know how it is on these slant routes. They're much quicker than maybe the receivers anticipated. To me, it looked like he misjudged this one, and he simply couldn't bring it in.
At the 25, it's second and 10, and they make it a third and manageable here. And throwing again on second and 10. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Quarterbacks all over the country try to manipulate the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, I think he just telegraphed it to the receiver that he was going to throw to, staring him down, which allowed the excellent coverage to be able to knock that ball away.
On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. The Rebels will have first and 10 here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up, to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Looking to throw yet again. Grab near the sticks. It's Henderson. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's complete. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
Second down, we're going to throw it. The receiver makes the catch. Now here he goes. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Rebels move into the red zone. And looking to throw now on first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He escapes the pocket. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will he have to settle for 3? Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Ole Miss. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner decides to field it. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Off the play fake on first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
So one play moves the ball to the 38. It'll be first down. Looking to throw. It's Van Buren. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Buckeyes come up to the line in the hurry-up. They look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here in the scramble.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. A quick throw out left, complete. The Buckeyes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. And Kirk, it's Ole Miss on top. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he finds the running back in the flat. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
That's That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Pass complete. It's second down now. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this third and short. See what you can do from here.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To the air. It's Van Buren. On the move now. Quarterback looking to scramble. They finally make the stop for the offense threatening down. First down to the 27.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. He hands it off from the gun. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Big throw caught on the left side. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Running play called on 3rd and short. But he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent third down offense. Well, they run the ISO play, but the interior O-line just overwhelmed that time.
Yeah, give the defensive line all the credit in the world because they just manhandled this offensive line. They won the line of scrimmage. It's a very simple play. You should be able to, at the very least, get some positive yards here, but not when you lose the battle up front. Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. It's a draw. Bites off a defender. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And they get the third down conversion. Football moves now to the 45. And the Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught by the receiver. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that short completion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite third down offense.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Well, they need 8 yards on 4th down to keep this drive going. Here's that defense shifting again. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So sort of an unsatisfied. Looking to throw it deep. Caught inside the red zone and still running. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Here we go. That huge explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. Receiver in motion now. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. A penalty backs up the offense. It's 1st and 15. Send the back in motion. To the air. It's Van Buren. The tight end has got it. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. He's looking to throw. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. He'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Well, the offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a 3rd down.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. Back to throw again. Quarterback delivers quickly. A receiver on the screen. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Boy, a wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Ohio State.
The Buckeyes will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. A running play called on 4th down. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a 1st down and goal right there.
It's decisions like this, Chris, you rarely remember when they go right. Nice job by this offensive coordinator and head coach to go for this, show the confidence in his team. Now they set themselves up 1st and goal inside the 5.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
2nd and goal for the offense. Design quarterback run. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Gain on 2nd down. Can they punch it in here? 3rd and goal from the 2. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. They get nothing on 2nd down, sets up a 3rd and goal from the 2. Back to throw. It's Van Buren. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the 2nd half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Bringing pressure. Just flings it out of bounds with the pass rush closing in. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. He'll take a deep shot. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Breaks free in the clear. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
I'll tell you what, in this 1st half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. An outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
Yeah, the extra point, and the lead now is 11, 21-10. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. He's running out of time here. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. They got some ground to make up. 2nd and long from the 15. Dropping back, it's Van Buren. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, the big fella almost had it. Incomplete, though, brings up 3rd down.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the first half alone.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. The Buckeyes come to the line to run the hurry up. Makes a quick grab. Defense able to contain him after that juke, but he picks up a solid gain. 3rd down, the offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. He'll throw it now. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. Play action. He's looking to throw. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's 4th down. You've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Fires it to the wideout. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Touchdown, Ole Miss. A great catch and run for 6. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. Extending the play now. Breaking free at the 35. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself. To throw, it's Van Buren. And the pass is complete to the tight end. The defense drops him for a loss. It went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go. Going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. Buckeyes will look to convert here on 4th down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And the Rebels offense back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Receiver makes the grab and heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
1st down, looking to throw the football. Looking downfield near the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, that would have been his 5th touchdown of the game if he hit that one. I'm a little surprised he didn't get it. He's been on the money today.
So the misfire on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. Quick throw. The catch is made. Breaks into the clear. They finally make the stop, but a chunk play there moves the ball inside the 10.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The Rebels hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Looking to throw again. Catch made on the right side. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him in the scoring position. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes a quick catch. Touchdown, Rebels. And the route is on. Now just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need your guy to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job with taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. He cannot escape. It's a sack. The Buckeyes will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looking downfield, it's Van Buren. Zips it down the middle. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. What a
pass rush gets home. Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Deep shot toward the end zone. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. And out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 45-yard attempt. And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Looking to pass. It's Van Buren. Finds that big time.